Right now at 5, the search for Nancy Guthrie continues. The latest twist in the investigation.
And a La Crosse committee facing major decisions, how it could affect downtown La Crosse and operations in City Hall.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. We start with breaking news in the search for NBC's Savannah Guthrie's mom.
And reports of blood found at Nancy Guthrie's home and authorities not ruling out ransom in her disappearance. CBS's Andres Gutierrez has more from Arizona.
We don't know where she is.
A tough admission from Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos, who provided little news Tuesday on the disappearance of 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie, mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie.
We do believe that Nancy was taken from her home against her will, and that's where we're at.
A law enforcement source tells CBS News some blood was found at Guthrie's Tucson home, but the sheriff wouldn't clarify if it was inside or outside. He says there were signs of forced entry, but so far DNA samples are not indicating a suspect. The attention on this case has generated hundreds of leads.
Every lead and tip is important. We are aggressively pursuing and looking into every single one.
Authorities say they're finished processing the crime scene here at the home and have turned over the residence to the family. Guthrie is also gone without what police call life-saving medication. Savannah Guthrie is in Tucson assisting with the investigation and has hired a private security team. Police are not saying if this was a targeted or random crime, but have stated residents do not have to worry about a general threat to the community. Andres Gutierrez, CBS News, Tucson, Arizona.
And keep it right here. The CBS Evening News at 5:30. We'll have more from Arizona on the frantic search for Nancy Guthrie.
Happening now in La Crosse, the J&A committee has a packed agenda tonight at City Hall.
News 8 Now's Jadius McGee joins us live there. Jadius, what's being discussed today?
Yeah, big proposals are on the table at City Hall today. First up, the DOT corridor study for 3rd and 4th Streets. The committee can recommend one of 3 options, including a new hybrid plan. The hybrid plan will add a roundabout at 3rd, 4th, and La Crosse Street to improve traffic flow and reduce crashes. It also adds bike lanes from La Crosse Street to Vine and wider sidewalks from Vine to King. The other options include removing parking and protected bike lanes or narrowing parking to widen sidewalks. Now, that meeting is set to start at 6, and we'll have a full look at the agenda coming up later at 6. Reporting in La Crosse, Jadius McGee, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Jadius. We are hearing from the Winona County Sheriff for the first time since announcing he won't run for re-election. Ron Genrud has been with the Sheriff's Office since 1986 and was elected sheriff in 2014. He says the decision was not easy, but it's time for the next chapter.
I have no plans to get another job or do any other profession. My plan is to do a lot more fishing and take the grandkids fishing and spend a lot more time with my kids, who I'm very proud of, with my wife, who's been always very supportive of me.
Genrud's law enforcement career spans nearly 40 years, starting with the St. Charles Police Department in 1980. He credited his team for the department's success, calling them the backbone of the office.
Developing now, a student at the University of Wisconsin-Madison has tested positive for measles. The student was reportedly exposed to the disease during international travel. Officials don't know if the student was fully vaccinated against measles. The student is recovering and lives in an off-campus apartment. Officials say they're working to identify anyone who may have been exposed.
The incubation can go through 21 days. So basically what we're saying is that after that date of exposure, then you would have to quarantine, watch for symptoms for 2 weeks after that.
Now, this marks the second measles case confirmed in Wisconsin this year.
More medical options for people living in La Crosse. A new free St. Clair clinic is opening up. It's part of a $3.2 million campaign to improve healthcare options. The current location serves 50 patients a week, but in the last 5 years, that number has jumped by 200%. The new clinic will have 9 exam rooms.
So they're in that gap where they can't afford it, it's not provided for them, but they're just not making enough money and don't qualify for any assistance or subsidies. So that's the group that we see every Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays.
Organizers hope that new clinic is ready by July. That current clinic is expected to stay open for 1 to 2 years.
All right, a 20-something degree day, but it was nice to have that sunshine, Greg.
Yeah, overall, it was just maybe a couple degrees colder than we had for Monday, given we started off colder and a little bit of a brisk wind. But all in all, compared to what we've had for the last 2 weeks, it's pretty nice out there, too. And it's going to get better, too. Overall, there's your high temperatures for today. A lot of areas were into the 20s, upper teens as you go further north. So all in all, these are a few degrees below what we had yesterday and still below average. We should be in the mid to upper 20s. Currently, right now, into the teens. That wind still is pretty much blowing out of the north here. La Crosse, a little bit less as you go further north. So we got a little bit of a wind chill here. We are increasing cloud cover, and that's going to be the other story this evening, is cloud cover will continue to increase this evening for Eau Claire. Potentially get maybe a few flurries as we get later in the night, getting back down to about 8. And La Crosse, too, the cloud cover quickly increases, kind of stabilizing that temperature from dropping too far, getting back down to 10, too. Current conditions right there. There's your cloud cover beginning to increase. Bigger picture shows that system is to the north. So we'll break that down and then jump ahead to we have some milder conditions. And yes, we're going finally above freezing here Thursday for the first time in quite a long time.
There we go.
All
Some
right.
good news. Thanks, Greg. Well, 86 employees at Associated Milk Producers' Blair cheese plant will be laid off. The company is converting the facility from cheddar to cottage cheese production. The layoffs will last until early 2027 when the plant resumes operations. That's according to the company's CEO. The plant will become one of the largest cottage cheese facilities in the country when it's completed.
Happening tomorrow, La Crosse and Eau Claire bus fares are free all day. It's in honor of Rosa Parks' birthday and Transit Equity Day. A national day of action is held each year to celebrate the importance of safe transit for all people and communities. La Crosse Transit Center will host a celebration from 4 to 7 p.m. and Eau Claire Transfer Center holding a ceremony at noon.
Toma Middle and High School students attending Rachel's Challenge sessions today.
The organization was created in 2001 after Rachel Scott was killed in the Columbine High School shooting. Embracing Rachel's final words, she wrote in an essay asking everyone to start a chain reaction of kindness.
You do one little thing of kindness, what does that really do for the next person to pass that on,
Since its start, Rachel's Challenge has trained 30 million students and educators across the country.
Still to come, a vote to reopen the government, what lawmakers decided and how it could affect ICE funding.
Plus, a former First Lady's ex-husband charged in the death of his current wife. Those details next.
Tomorrow morning, game day food prices dropping for the big game. We'll break down the latest reports, and McDonald's serving caviar, and Art is tracking a warmer Wednesday when we see you at 5 a.m.
It's one of our biggest sales. Get this Ashley sofa for just $339. Get up to 60% off list during our huge President's Day sale at Slumberland Furniture. Pay no interest for up to 60 months on select purchases with approved credit at Slumberland.
Save big during Menards Super Savings Sale. Brighten your home with a 3-panel LED light bulb, just $199. Stay warm with a hardwood firewood bundle, only $399. Pick up Clorox All-Purpose Cleaner, just $299. Plus, stock up and save big on snacks, beverages, and other game day goodies. Hurry, these great deals won't last long. Sign up for Menards emails to get the weekly flyer, plus exclusive daily flash sales right to your inbox.
Save big money at Menards.
A home you love. A business that endures. It takes your vision, your hard work, and your dedication to bring them to life. The right tools help. Case IH truly understands your vision and what you need to achieve it. That's why we build the equipment, the local dealer and service network, and the data and tech you want today and tomorrow. Because we don't just build our equipment to work. We built it to work for you.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships, now including La Crosse and Richland Center.
Making Medicare decisions can feel overwhelming, and that's completely understandable. So if you made a quick or hasty decision during the Medicare annual enrollment period, and you're not quite sure if you're in the right plan, you may have the opportunity to make a change. Our local Medicare specialists help you find a plan that fits your health needs and budget. We're conveniently located in the Social Security building in beautiful downtown La Crosse. Call Strive Medicare today.
If your basement walls are peeling, that is not appealing. So this is water damage, Man,
That's water damage.
how many people right now have compromised in their basement brought on by water?
Oh, the majority. I mean, water is the enemy of a home.
Right.
But it's better to have it assessed to give you that ease of mind.
Sure.
Inspections are free. Might as well just give us a call to help.
Innovative Basement Authority is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
The huge President's Day sale at Slumberland. Get a Sealy mattress for just $399. Save up to $800 on select mattress sets. Get 60-month financing on Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster. Up to 60% off list, only at Slumberland.
Jill Biden's ex-husband has been arrested. William Stevenson is accused of killing his current wife. Police say he killed Linda Stevenson after a domestic dispute in December. Stevenson is being held on a $500,000 cash bond. Right now, no comment from either former President Joe Biden and Jill Biden.
Well, President Trump signing a funding package to end the partial government shutdown. It'll fund temporarily the Department of Homeland Security while lawmakers work to reform ICE. CBS's Erica Brown has the details.
Without objection, the motion is adopted.
By a vote of 217 to 214, the House narrowly passed a funding bill to end the partial government shutdown Tuesday.
I'm happy to report Republicans got the job done. Our majority worked together, and we got the bills over the line.
The legislation includes 5 full-year spending bills and only a temporary funding extension for the Department of Homeland Security, as Democrats demand reforms to immigration enforcement policies following federal agents fatally shooting 2 Minneapolis residents.
Body cameras must be required by law, and masks must come off. Judicial warrants are a requirement, not a suggestion.
President Trump signed the legislation shortly after it passed. Now that the measure has passed, Democrats will have less than 2 weeks to reach a deal with Republicans about reforming ICE before funding for Homeland Security runs out.
Kristi Noem must go.
Ahead of the vote, 22 House Democrats protested outside ICE headquarters, calling for Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem to step down and ICE be dismantled.
The presence of ICE in our communities is not about public safety. This is about stoking fear, silencing peaceful dissent.
On Monday, Noem announced that the department is deploying body cameras to every officer in the field in Minneapolis. Erica Brown, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
President Trump calling for Republicans to take over the voting process.
The Republicans should say, we want to take over. We should take over the voting in at least 15 places. The Republicans ought to nationalize the voting.
The White House says the president was calling for GOP election legislation requiring citizen documentation to register to vote. The Constitution gives states the authority to run elections.
A quick note, if you have questions about your consumer rights, now's your chance to get them answered. The DATCP is taking part in a Q&A session with our sister station in Madison. You can submit your questions to mrquinn@wisctv.com. and we'll bring you answers after the session.
We'll have more news ahead.
But first.
Yeah, finally get ready. We're going to climb above that freezing mark for the first time in quite a long time. And the good news is it's going to stay above freezing all the way to probably Friday morning. So we'll climb all that out and show you if we got any precipitation coming along with that. Coming up next on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
From clogged drains to new faucet installations, we've got you covered. Since 1994, we've served homeowners across the area to make sure their plumbing is done right. So call us today and see what done right looks like for your home's plumbing.
White sandy beaches, the perfect temperature. Ah.
Well, this isn't what I had in mind.
Stop dreaming and start packing. Fly anywhere with La Crosse Regional Airport.
Now this is more like it.
Your convenient hometown airport.
Earn now, spend later at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Now through February 11th, rewards members earn $10 in Blaine's Bucks for every $100 spent in store. Redeemable just like cash, February 19th to March 4th. Start earning today on select Winchester 9mm ammo, $12.99. Rewards members save an extra buck. Blaine's brand honey mustard pretzel mix, only $7.99. And Easy Heat premium wood fuel pellets, just $4.99 a bag. Earn Blaine's Bucks now to spend later just like cash, only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
At Vernon Health, we believe in your birth, your way. From prenatal visits to postpartum care, we provide continuous support, respect your birth plan, and ensure a smooth transition from pregnancy to parenthood. With expert lactation consultants and a comforting home-like environment, we're here for you before, during, and after delivery. Vernon Health, where your journey is in caring hands.
At UW La Crosse, I really enjoyed the professors that I've had along my time. They really have helped develop me into the person I am today, to really help me exceed in school and to really make me work hard. I've also just really enjoyed how beautiful the campus is and the trails and the different people that I've gotten to meet. Like I've always grown up, just kind of always wanting to care for others. I feel like once I was able to find that with banking, I really just want to help people out. And one thing that I really liked about Park Bank is that it has that personalized feel.
Park Bank, small bank, big on our community.
Get the bathroom you deserve at a price you can afford. Maxwell White Plumbing provides free estimates, quality materials, and expert installation. And for a limited time, offering financing with 0% interest for 48 months. So call today.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Well, the buzz keeps building. 5 days until Super Bowl 60.
Now let's get a live look at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. It's the second Super Bowl hosted at the venue following Super Bowl 50 in 2016. This year's matchup is between the Seahawks and Patriots. And security will be tight. Over 35 federal, state, and local agencies are working together to keep the Bay Area safe. Right now, there are no credible threats surrounding the game. Here's Homeland Security.
The department's depth in providing services, technical expertise, and personnel to this event and other special events is wide-ranging and well-established.
Over 1.3 million people are expected to arrive at San Francisco's airport this week.
And this year, Xfinity is making its Super Bowl debut. Ad debut. It's bringing Jurassic Park back to life.
How did you do this? I'll show you. That salt scoop made me feel 33 years younger.
Love that movie. In case you were wondering, the typical Super Bowl commercial lasts about 30 seconds.
Are we
like
doing
8 million? Was that AI?
Are we doing AI
people?
or
yeah.
just the facial deconstruct, like to make actors seem younger?
They didn't look real.
Something a little off with there. I like the premise.
Yeah.
The premise was funny
Yeah.
with the Xfinity guy coming in. Anyway, temperatures still a little cold out there,
yeah.
but we are headed for 32 degrees pretty soon. I mean, that sounds pretty darn good.
That sounds awesome.
Let's get the details from Greg.
Yeah, we definitely are going to finally get to 32, but as we talk about Super Bowl 60, today was the anniversary of the 96 where all the historical cold was set. In fact, you can see the newspaper behind me. That was Tower City, Minnesota. That hit 60 below zero, and that's actual temperature that they hit. In Wisconsin was 50 belows. Every state saw some record colds. It was short-lived cold, but the big difference between that cold and the cold we had here just recently was snowpack back then was averaging about 1.5 to Tower City had over 40 inches on the ground. So quite a difference. But that's the anniversary going on. Today was the date. We're not going to see any of that. Obviously, we're going to go swinging up. There's your averages right now that are starting to come back up through February. But we're going to be above average here for probably the next week and a half, maybe even longer. Just depends how things play out next week. Right now, the system that's providing the cloud cover tonight and tomorrow morning is sliding to the southeast. There's a little bit of precipitation with this as it does slide southeastward, but most of that's going to stay to our west. It will provide cloud cover, at least for a lot of areas west of the river, a little bit less as you go further east. That's really all the impact we're going to see from it. And you can see overall, if we look at the track here going throughout, it's this cloud cover increases overall. As you go further west, you'll see maybe a solid cloud, but there are breaks in between throughout the nighttime. So we will wake up with partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies depending on location. There's a little bit of activity you can see there popping up Twin Cities and west. So in the morning hours, if you're north of Eau Claire, west of the La Crosse, you might see a little bit of flurry activity, potentially precipitation lingering into the early morning hours. You can see right there, but that would be about it. We'll see less cloud cover, just a brief break in the afternoon, but then notice as we get towards the evening, more cloud cover begins to approach because we have a warm front that'll be approaching Wednesday night. Overall temperatures will get back down the single digits here, a little bit colder as you go further north. We'll have a little bit clearing skies in the northeast area. Otherwise, this will have clearing skies towards the morning. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, mostly cloudy. The more further north and west you go, more cloud cover you'll see, but getting up mainly into the mid-20s and approaching some areas further south and east you go, could get up into the upper 20s too. Thursday is when we're going to climb above freezing. Temperatures in the afternoon will definitely be above, and as I mentioned before, they're going to stay above all night long for most areas as a warm front pushes across in the morning, and then a cold front will follow. And if you look at precipitation-wise, in the morning, we can see a little bit of light snow stretching from northeast to southwest coming through the area. This snow actually could continue in the morning, and you see a little bit of pink on the backside, indicating we could see a little freezing drizzle as this kind of ends towards 8 to 9. So we'll have to keep an eye on the morning commute. Not significant amounts of precipitation, but there's something to keep an eye on. And then more precipitation when the cold front comes through Thursday night, but not a lot with that either. Temperatures will fall Friday, so that high Friday is really early in the morning, and they'll continue to fall, but really not a lot of cold air behind this cold front. Temperatures kind of go back to average on Saturday, but yes, we have 40s as we go to next week, and it gets a little bit more uncertain with precipitation as we go through next Tuesday and Wednesday, but the whole stretch will be above average even throughout next week. Just have to wait and see how far above average.
Okay, I mean, when I see 40s though in February.
It's been a while. We have early January,
Very
we saw a
exciting.
lot of 40s there, but it's been a while.
All right, thanks very much, Greg.
And it's the best claw prize ever. Maybe the restaurant adding 3-carat diamond rings to arcade games.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
We know that home is where you can be yourself. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, our competitive rates and local servicing can help find the loan that fits you. Home is your happy place. Get the loan that fits you with a home loan from Ultra.
We are the Dillos. We are from Northern Kentucky. Being out in a rural area, coverage is pretty hit and miss with other carriers, so switching to T-Mobile solved a lot of problems that we had.
I'm able to use T-Satellite now. We've got coverage no matter where we're at.
America's best network meets off-the-grid satellite coverage with T-Satellite. And now, for a limited time, get our most value-packed plan ever. Families can save over $1,000 a year versus Verizon and AT&T on streaming, satellite, and more benefits that they leave out.
Cracks in brick, cracks in block, sticking windows or doors. Settling or sinking foundation, it's a fact. Foundation problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call American Waterworks.
In 1969, Taco John's combined Western traditions with Mexican flavors and created West-Mex. More than 50 years later, it still tastes like a good idea. Get crispy tacos for just $1.39 every Taco Tuesday, only at Taco John's.
Think spring, think new flooring, think carpets to go during the February Cabin Fever sale. As Wisconsin's premier flooring store, Carpets to Go has the best in selection and name brands. In-stock laminate flooring starting at $349 per square foot. Receive a free pad with short purchase of 45 feet or under. With free estimates and design, 6 months no-interest financing and installation available, there's no better choice than Carpets to Go during the February Cabin Fever sale. Stop in today.
Looking for a new ride? At Ultra, we know some family members are pickier than others. Apply today at driveultra.org and find a ride that makes everyone happy. No payments for 90 days. Driver tested, puppy approved. Ultra Federal Credit Union.
Dave & Buster's wants to make it a Valentine's Day to remember.
It's putting a $15,000 3-carat diamond ring inside its human crane games. It's only happening in select stores. The rings are designed by Platinum Days. It'll cost you $20 for just one try.
Hey, good deal if you get it.
If you get it. If you're taking your date to Dave & Buster's, you better make sure you get that ring.
Let's hope so. All right, Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
In a world that can tear kids down, every child needs someone who builds them up. That's why By Goff and Rohde proudly sponsors Big Brothers Big Sisters to match kids with their own mentor. Because every child deserves a champion.
You know what's on my mind? It's butt cold out here and I don't have any heat at home. Well, gotta have heat, Einstein. Up yours, smarty. I just don't know who to call.
Jacob said Chuck used the local company. The Primary Colors, the good one?
What?
What?
Huh?
Well, there's your sign.
Jeez Louise.
Moron. Hey, putz.
Call GNC.
For the best heating and air conditioning, guaranteed.
Making Medicare decisions can feel overwhelming, and that's completely understandable. So if you made a quick or hasty decision during the Medicare annual enrollment period, and you're not quite sure if you're in the right plan, you may have the opportunity to make a change. Our local Medicare specialists help you find a plan that fits your health needs and budget. We're conveniently located in the Social Security building in beautiful downtown La Crosse. Call Strive Medicare today.
We're starting the new year with our biggest sale of the year at Interior Designs Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home. Free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
I'm standing here at the warehouse this morning where some 30 to 40 installers depart every morning. You've been thinking about new windows. I've been thinking about new windows for over 40 years. And my promise to you is that these fine installers that leave here every morning install the finest windows available in the market today. Expert installation, always at a good value. If you're looking for new replacement windows, today would be a great day to reach out to the board store and set up a prompt free estimate.
When your nest empties, you can fill a child's life with purpose. Big Brothers Big Sisters bridges generations through mentorship. By Goff and Rohde changes lives through justice. Because one mentor can change everything.
All right, more clouds tonight. We could see some flurries throughout the night and through morning, and that would probably be mainly west of the area, but something to keep in mind of. Otherwise, yes, 30s are coming Thursday, but that does come with some precipitation. And look at the extended, a little cooler Saturday, but all in all, it's going to be above average all the way through next week, too.
Yeah.
And that means 40s.
Looking like a good weekend.
Yep, that means 40. Yep. All right, that does it for us at 5.